William Robert Tufert, 74.
His name is Tufert?
That's a twofer.
That's
a twofer.
it's
Here comes Tufert.
All right, so I just teased moments ago that we, in Morons in the News, early edition, we've got to go, ladies and gentlemen, north of here to...
The Villages, Florida's friendliest hometown.
I cannot wait to retire to the Villages.
You're not going to retire.
There was a guy working at my house who lives at the Villages, and I was like, what? He was like a celebrity to me. I'm like, you live in the Villages? That is awesome.
There was a guy working at your house?
Oh, no, he was like working on part of my house, yes. And
It's a long drive.
Found out he lives at the Villages.
Could you be any more vague? A guy working at my working on
I just have stuff working. This is stuff being done.
A part of my house.
Stuff being done at the house.
Well,
the point is, I found out he lives at the Villages, and I was like, dude, can I have your autograph? Because that's awesome.
What is he doing at your house? What's wrong with your house?
He doesn't want to tell you, MJ.
Well, clearly you're being evasive.
Froggy's family is in the plumbing industry, and his uncle couldn't install a bidet, and he's having this guy from the Villages do it.
No, seriously, what is going on at your house?
Fester's right.
No, he's not. What's being done?
Now we just say, we're getting stuff redone: the kitchen, the bathroom, bedrooms,
The bathroom's,
family room.
The bathroom's getting the bidet.
Did you guys hire a licensed contractor or some?
No, just a guy from the Villages.
Just a guy from the Villages.
He's like, all right, well, you have a hammer? How about a nail?
Hey, Gramps.
Yeah.
Where do you say you were from?
The Villages.
All right, so let's do Villages story number one, of course, courtesy of the Villages News, which is our favorite news website here in the state of Florida.
It really is.
All right. First of all, Village of Santiago. Is that what they have up there? All these little...
Isn't that in Chile?
So, okay, that is a city.
Okay.
But, all of these communities are different villages.
Okay.
The village of this, the village of that.
A Village of Santiago man who said he was texting was arrested after a golf cart crash. William Robert Tufert, 74.
His name is Tufert?
That's a twofer.
That's
a twofer.
It's
Here comes Tufert.
guys.
It's the whole family.
Hey, Tommy Two Toots here.
It's William Robert Tufert, 74. It's Teufert.
That's Tufert. Yeah.
It's Tufert.
It's Tufert.
Hey.
But that would be really funny if it was too fart. What?
I think it's close enough.
That's 3.5.
Hey, that's my kid. All right.
Do you think he heard any jokes over the course of his lifetime? At 74 years old, you think this guy heard any jokes along the way? What do you think?
I don't think he's ever heard any jokes. Nobody ever put that together on his name. He's actually tuning into Q105 right now, listening to the morning show because he's out on bond. And he's like, that son of a bitch Fester's calling me two farts.
All right. Well, here's the deal on Mr. Tufert. Man, they give his whole address, who lives at 1322, and they give his whole thing. He was driving a 2007 Yamaha golf cart.
You can really just follow the smell. You don't even need the address.
At about 8 p.m. on Friday, when he struck a parked 2014 Toyota RAV4, he ran his golf cart right into a parked RAV4. According to an arrest report from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office, north of here, the Valparaiso, Indiana native initially admitted that he'd been texting and driving moments before the accident, which caused $12,000 in damage.
What?
The guy's driving a golf cart and caused $12,000 in damage running into a RAV4?
Okay, so those golf carts travel pretty quickly.
Yeah, I just found some online. They're like $4,000. Does that sound right? Just
What?
for the golf cart?
I mean, yeah.
I think they're
Is that,
more-
is
Maybe
that
a used one.
a
I think.
2007?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe a new one is even more than that.
It's expensive.
Anyway, the deputy investigating the crash suspected that Tufert had been drinking. He struggled through field sobriety exercises, complained that he suffers from vertigo. He attempted to provide a breath sample, but could not physically provide an adequate test. A criminal history check revealed that Tufert he'd been convicted in 2006 of a charge of reckless driving, and that was reduced from the original charge of DUI, driving under the influence. Anyway, he was arrested, charge of DUI, property damage, booked into the Sumter County Detention Center. He was released after he posted a $1,000 bond, and I'm looking at his mugshot right now.
Does he look like he's from the Two Fart family?
Mr. Tuford, my guy's knocking off. So
I wonder if the Sumter County Detention Center has like a special villages section.
I heard the people at the villages have
maybe.
they put loofahs with different colors on their golf carts.
Yes, that's a thing.
Dude,
And that means they're swingers?
Dude, we talked about this on the show. You heard about it on the MJ
No,
Morning
we
Show.
talked about pineapples.
No, we talked about
Several different things that they do to relay messages.
We've talked about like pink flamingos being put in the yard.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Pink flamingos.
We talked about hanging different colored things from the golf carts. Which,
Loofah, though.
But that isn't that sort of an urban. That's sort of an urban legend. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I bet you can get somebody at the villages call up with a bunch of loofahs.
No. The different colored. What was it, from the rear view mirror or something?
That means if it's blue, you're a swinger.
No. That's an urban legend.
If you're green, you're into midgets.
Yeah, that I don't believe is accurate. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
They say the loofahs is an urban legend and that it's just so they can bind their car.
Yeah, that's what they
By
say.
yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
what
the
it is?
cover.
Okay. All right. Next story out of the villages. Villager who started drinking at a Christmas parade jailed hours later after another golf cart crash.
Yeah, they don't have automobile accidents in the villages.
My God. A villager who started drinking Saturday morning at the village's Christmas parade jailed after another golf cart crash hours later at Lake Sumter Landing. Karen, we got a Karen here. Karen Frances Hackett, 63, of the village of Liberty Park, began drinking at the annual holiday parade at the village's polo fields, according to an arrest report from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. The Illinois native, is that so every single person that gets written up, they always put where you're native from?
Well, see, that's the thing there, because nobody's from the villages, because these people were born, a century ago. So, yeah, it kind of tells you where they're from.
The Illinois native and a friend continued drinking throughout the day, and it's 7:30 p.m. They've been drinking since early morning.
And old people day drinking sometimes does not have the desired consequences.
I'm looking at Karen Frances Hackett. I'm looking at her mugshot, and she looks like she's still blitzed whenever this was taken on Saturday night.
Do you have to be named after a body function to live in the villages? We got the Hacketts, we got the Two Farts. What's going on here? Where are the burps? Are the burps coming up?
Hello. So anyway, she was driving a golf cart when it hit the curb near 2J's Gourmet Deli. The force of the impact knocked both women from the golf cart. They were ejected from the golf cart.
Man.
The passenger suffered scraped knees and was vomiting.
My knees, bro. How did that happen?
Oh, my God.
Man, you got to be. This lady's mugshot, she is living her best old lady life right
Yeah,
here.
she actually looks pretty good. She looks young for the villages.
She looks great.
She's 63, so she's a
whippersnapper.
she's a spring chicken. She's in the swimsuit competition at the villages.
Coop, where's my projectile sound? I'm looking for I can't find my projectile sound. Yeah, I thought it was up here somewhere.
Yeah, we always need that on hot standby.
Yeah, I thought that used to be up. Oh, here it is. I got it. Hang on a minute. Both women were ejected from the golf cart, and one of the women was.
I feel better.
So that's the.
That's the whole story on
all right.
Miss Two Farts. No, I'm sorry.
No, that was Miss Hackett.
That was Miss Hackett.
I got him confused. I'm
Hackett.
sorry.
Mr. Tuford, he ran his golf cart into the back of a RAV4 Toyota SUV.
My mistake.
They also have Mrs. Tummy Rumble, Mr. Armpit Noise.
Look at Roxanne coming up with proactive jokes.